Reporting for the Intermountain Christian News, I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here at the White House. For those that don't know about the cover-up or the issues that are not being addressed by the White House and major media, and that is the matter of the underlying issue of the UN agency UNRWA that the White House did temporarily suspend funding to in some other countries from Europe and elsewhere. But the underlying issue specifically is that's not being addressed is these UNRWA schools incite children and their parents to kill Jews. Their textbooks glorify terrorists, and one of them is a woman, al-Mughrabi is her last name. Now also these textbooks, they portray the land as Palestine, not Israel, so fueling that narrative that Israel is an illegal occupier. So I'm wondering when the White House and the major media will address that serious issue, the underlying issue of inciting children and their parents to kill Jews, to hate the Jewish people. Now, just recently, regarding Israel, a couple top items are the matter of Israel banning the president of Brazil, and also, and actually they banned him because of his comments equating the Gaza war with the Holocaust. The other hot issue is a matter of the Israel Knesset that voted 99-11 against, to reject totally the attempt to support a two-state solution. So they rejected outright, unilaterally, this attempt by other countries to impose a Palestinian state upon Israel. So this is actually goes along with a serious warning about doing this that's in the prophet, the Jewish prophet, Joel, chapter 3, verse 2, that states, it really refers to the anger of the God of Israel towards people that scatter his people and divide up his land. But specifically quoting Joel 3:2, it says, "For God enters into judgment in the valley of Jehoshaphat, the nations that scatter his people and divide up his land." And I actually have brought this issue up, this Jewish scripture, to the State Department here at the White House about the warning of dividing Israel. By the way, many evangelical Christians and Orthodox Jews oppose any Palestinian state. Check out more on our YouTube channel if you believe and it's important to continue to expose anti-Semitism. You can go to our Intermountain Christian News website, imcnews.org, and there is a donate button there. You can click and support truth reporting here on not only anti-Semitism, but other human rights violations.
We read news every day. News that's informative, but rarely encouraging. The Intermountain Christian newspaper aims to change that. They present the news you need to know, from what's going on in your community to your world, with encouraging words, motivation, and the resources you need to make positive changes in your life. What is your local government doing that you need to know about? What's happening in your community you need to be a part of? Whether it's a story from your neighborhood, a national story, or an encouraging word, you'll find biblical issues of everyday life in the Intermountain Christian newspaper. Intermountain Christian News is produced and supported by the work and donations of individuals and churches. You'll find it at churches, Christian bookstores, by subscription, and online at imcnews.org. To find out more about supporting this local resource, go online at imcnews.org or call Intermountain Christian News in Boise, Idaho at 208-703-8688. The Intermountain Christian News, a voice sharing the truth on matters dear to people's hearts.